Gist with Jolly. Bringing you hot and direct gist. From the Nollywood, subscribe and turn notification bell.
Hi, welcome back again to this channel. I actually slept very late for me to do this very review. See, I need to really warn Sonia, Uche and Maurice. I need to give them a serious warning. Serious warning. How could they just get my hopes high with that beautiful wedding gown, beautiful everything from the beginning of the movie, and then boom, it's all cry. Please, I'm giving you people warning. Next time, please don't do this to me next time. How can a man plan a revenge for years? This is a revenge gone wrong, honestly speaking. Anyway, welcome back to this channel. This is where we gist about Nollywood actors, actresses. Most time we do review here, so sit back and relax, feel comfortable, be part of the community. Don't fail to subscribe at the end of this gist. Well, this movie is a very emphatic. If you've not seen this movie, then you are doing yourself a very big wrong. Honestly, rush now to Sonia Uche TV. Once Upon a Vow. It was all bounded by Vow, but later it was changed to Once Upon a Vow. That was the original name anyways. Once Upon a Vow was the original name before we heard the name was changed to Bound by Vow, and then later on changed again to that's to show you how beautiful the movie is. And this movie has been hoarded. Will I say hoard? Yes, that's the right word to use. Had been hoarded by Sonia Uche for God knows when, since February that this movie was acted. It has been there. People have been asking non-stop, where is this movie? Okay, fine and good. Eventually dropped today, and then on Sunday, yes, by 5 p.m. Then it started off with a good fortunes. The story is all about love, unforgiveness, revenge, and then many things you can actually think of this movie if you've eventually watched it. So it started off on a good note. Maurice found love for the first time. I don't know how many people who have found love for the first time. What they usually say, love at first sight. That was what happened in this movie with Maurice and Sonia Uche. They were like love at first sight, and initially when they first met, they didn't know. Maurice didn't know that Sonia Uche was the young man he was planning to revenge on. You understand? So along the line, they fell in love, and as time went by, Maurice lost in his heart for like so many years ago. The sister died, and the reason why the sister died was because of Sonia Uche's brother, who happens to be Maurice's girlfriend then. And then the reason why the sister died, that's on Maurice was unknown, and that was the wrong thing that Maurice did. You didn't find out from your sister before she died that what actually happened. But I guess the lady wouldn't tell you because she's acting like big sister. She wouldn't want you to be disappointed at her. You understand? So I felt maybe he was like acting like a younger brother and didn't want to like find out the real thing. The sister didn't even want to say exactly what happened. This was like way back. You understand? So Maurice felt it was Sonia Uche's brother who got the sister pregnant and dumped her, and then the sister eventually took her life. As the sister took her life, it was so painful for him that he has to like nurse it for so long that he was gonna get revenge for the sister eventually. That no matter the years it's gonna take him, he's gonna take revenge on him. And now meeting Sonia Uche for the first time, they fell in love and they did everything together. When he discovered as well that Sonia Uche was the young man he was planning to get revenge on, he still went ahead to nurse the idea of taking revenge on him. But at first I was asking this young man, why didn't you go straight? Okay, you saw somebody who killed your sister or made your sister to go into depression and eventually took her own life. Why didn't you go straight to take revenge straight to with him, face to face? Why take it on an innocent girl who didn't know anything about any relationship that existed or whatever? You understand? Maurice was very wrong in this movie because you were nursing a revenge on someone, then you were planning on this revenge for so many years. Yes, you know the young man you're planning to take revenge on. Why didn't you go straight to him and then do whatever you want to do with him? But I guess maybe Maurice felt that it was his sister that he hurt, therefore he will meet the same pain on his own sister so that he can feel the same pain. But it was so wrong because you have already built a love that you love, but at the end of the day you're still lying to yourself that I'm on a mission of revenge. I don't need to love, because he got to a point that he was actually feeling that revenge. He was actually showing it, but unknown to Sonia Uche that she didn't actually depict what the problem was when she stumbled on Maurice photos and was asking. Maurice was very angry with her that why did you go to my photos? Don't ever touch this. She spotted, in fact, it got to a point that Maurice was intermittently showing this revenge mission anger on Sonia Uche, but the lady couldn't pick up, she couldn't detect what actually is making the young man pissed at her. You understand? So as time went by in their relationship, he always remembers that, hey, I don't need to fall deep because I'm on a mission of revenge on this girl. But my goodness, you fell in love, and at the same time you were like allowing your love and anger to mix in between. He was kind of confused as to what he actually wanted in that relationship, because then he loved her truly. Maurice loved Sonia Uche in this movie, there is no doubt. But at the end of the day, he was still like assuring himself that he was on a mission of revenge. You understand? So he was like, do not stray. You need to focus on this mission that you are. Anytime he wants to fall out and maybe get angry and let the anger get part of him, the good part of him, he will retrace himself by showing the love again that, hey, I'm sorry I got angry and the rest of that. I don't know if you're getting me. So I guess the movie is very interesting. Once Upon a Vow, showing on Sonia Uche TV. Now everybody was preparing for this wedding. There was wedding already because the mission was to dump Sonia Uche on her wedding day. So there was actually a real wedding in this movie. And Sonia Uche, the one has even started by saying I needed to watch Sonia Uche and Maurice because that wedding, you see that wedding gown was everything. Look at the decoration and everything, all just because of a flash, a second. Because it didn't even take 10 minutes of a wedding and everything was called off. Everything was planned on the wedding preparation, friends coming here and there, and the bridegroom, yes, the maid of honor was trying to get a man for himself. That is the best man, trying to I need to grab this best man for my own, in case at the end of the day, if he didn't work out, at least there should be a kind of fantasy that there was a man besides me and the rest of that. So you know how the excitement and the thrilling that goes with a wedding, everything was going smoothly, the family coming together, everybody coming, calls here and there, preparation here and there. My goodness, this is the most revenge I would say was perfectly done. But people do this revenge on a normal day, because I've heard countless of real life stories where couples are being dumped, or a guy dumped a lady. Yes, there was one that trended on the internet some time ago that the young man went ahead to do a wedding and eventually dumped the girl on their way to the wedding reception or the church, I don't know. And at the end of the day, the girl was crying non-stop. I know that video went viral. That video went viral on the internet, where a young man went ahead for the preparation of a wedding and eventually dumps her lady on the reason that the young girl cheated on him, and he was waiting for the perfect time to pay back. And he did. After even him wearing the wedding suit, the girl is already wearing wedding gown, and it wasn't even a movie, because when I first stumbled on it, I was thinking that, hey, this is a kind of prank or movie or comedy, whatever. But at the end of the day, I felt they said it's a real life story. The young man actually waited for this day to dump the young. So this whole thing happens. So this movie is for many people who have been planning to get married and trying to like get revenge. You need to first of all sit down, do thorough investigation on the kind of revenge you are going after. Moreover, I'm not even encouraging you to go for any revenge whatsoever. Like the Bible says that revenge is of the Lord. Just leave the Lord to like take care of your revenge. But at least you will be saying, Julie, don't know what you're saying. Do you know the pain that people must have caused, and then they are planning their revenge, and you're telling them to forget about it? Because at the end of the day, you end up hurting yourself and hurting the person involved. Yes, honestly speaking, okay, look at what happened to Maurice now. He ended up hurting himself because the thoughts he had built for so long was a wrong one. You understand? It was a wrong one because he didn't get the right information. The sister got pregnant for another person, and then was trying to like beg the boyfriend the guy to Sonia brother to like take the pregnancy for him and the rest of that. And after seeing her cheat with another student, how can I even be in that kind of relationship? So he didn't get his facts straight. Maurice built his revenge based on false information. You understand? This shouldn't be. Before you trying to like get revenge, get the actual truth, because at the end of the day, you might end up going on a wrong revenge, which happened. This movie would have been a perfect movie, like from the beginning to the end, if not for the misinformation that Maurice had. You understand? So he destroyed everything that he worked out for. And Sonia Uche, being naive, was totally loved, a girl that's, being loved by everybody, trying to like build her own world around like, I'm going to have forever, ever, happily, ever kind of wedding, and everything to attend for a thing that she didn't know of. I really felt the movie is emotional. When she was dumb, she felt her whole world has been, who wouldn't have felt that way? The whole world would have like crumbled. It would be like let the ground open for you to enter, because how can you be dumped on your wedding day? Who does that? What would be ringing on your head? Imagine. I won't come out from that kind of trauma. Honestly speaking, it was full of suspense. It was full of emotion. I literally cried, honestly. But at the end of the day, I feel like beating Maurice, because at the end of the day, this young man, you weren't even getting your facts right, and you just ended spoiling a marriage that would have been like the best ever after. I don't even know what to say again. Anyways, my people, the movie is still streaming also at Uche TV. At beginning of the movie, from 1 hour of the movie, we got like 48,000 right, 40 something thousand in 1 hour, and in 2 hours it was like 60 something thousand. And the movie is actually moving well. Honestly speaking, it's very interesting. And then that suspense, that area they were fighting, the brother came to ask Maurice, hey, why did you do this to my sister? I love that area. There was the kind of like, that suspense, those kind of tension that was thrilling around the air and everything. The movie, honestly, honestly, I must give it to Sonia Uche, the executive producer. She's also the executive producer. And one thing about Sonia is that she doesn't just produce anyhow movie. Look at the picture, I mean, the camera picture, everything. The high definition is wow, is on another level. I really must give it to all the cast and crew of this movie. You all did excellent well. And that movie, and that wedding gown, it cost a whole lot. And the suit itself, it's not just Maurice wearing that suit. A lot of even the other people, the best man, the Sonia Uche's brother, everybody wore expensive suits in that movie, and it's gonna cost a whole lot. So producing this movie actually cost fortunes. I must not lie to you, because when I saw everything that was in display and the people that were used in the movie, you actually know that yes, Chisom was used. Many other actors. I was really like thrilled that Sonia Uche did excellent movie. This one is not the kind of normal movie that we usually see on YouTube. This type of cinema movie, I must tell you, this is a kind of a Netflix movie, a thumbs up, like 100% kind of review. I don't know if you've seen, I don't even know what to be saying anymore. If you've not seen this movie, you're not doing yourself any good. So it's streaming on Sonia Uche TV, full of suspense, full of emotions, full of you will literally cry, because the whole story at the end of the day, Maurice Sam shot, like just like the friends said to him, you literally shot yourself in the leg without getting the right information, building up anger for years. That spoils everything that would have brought her a lasting happiness to him. So Sonia Uche was everything in this movie. She was kind of calm, loving, a good wife, everything you could ever picture of, and so you spoiled everything with your own hands. So please, if you're trying to do any revenge whatsoever, try as much as possible to like find your facts. In fact, I will not even advise you to go on a revenge mission, because it might end up hurting you at the end of the day. Maurice Sam ended up hurting himself at the end of the day, but at least towards the ending there was a kind of like a reunion between both of them, because the brother, Sonia Uche's brother, offered her to like go for her masters abroad so she could forget everything that happened, and she did. But the way she came back later, they reunited, and I guess they are gonna be settling down and have that happy ever after that they had would have had from the beginning. Anyways, if you have not seen it, streaming on Sonia Uche TV. Let's hear your own thoughts about the movie on the comment section. Constructive, is there any constructive criticism? What was the area that you loved so much? Let's hear you on the comment section. Till I come again, I'm Nolly Direct. Okay. Tell her it's a game I'm done. Tell her he won't. She just called me. In a million years I never thought this could happen to me. My only question is what's happening now.